Former President Barack Obama is watching Game 2 of the NBA Finals. DeMarcus Cousins was inserted into the starting lineup for this one. Kawhi Leonard, 34 points, 23 points for Steph Curry, 25 for Klay Thompson. Another entertaining and hilarious game. It's going to be great for the legacy of all these players like Steph Curry at the end of the game. They were running a box in one zone to stop him. You only see that cheese in NBA 2K. Siakam throwing down the lob early on, one-handed. What a pass from Fred VanVleet. Gotta take one more look. Oh, baby. In the first half of this game, something was up with Curry, and the announcers were saying maybe he's sick. There's some type of condition he's dealing with. Who knows? But you know the rules. If you're on that court, if you're not limping around, then you're okay to me. And Curry, he might have had a rough start to this one, but he does get it going later on. He's having a rough time in that first half. And it's amazing that the Raptors were not up by 20 points after the first half because it was that bad. The Warriors, they weren't playing any defense. Raptors were getting wide open looks, layups, dunks. It was just way too easy. But the third quarter, Golden State Warriors showed up, and usually they do show up in that third quarter. And it was huge. You see Kawhi is going to turn it over. Curry sprints to the ball, and he's going to finish with the left hand. It's only a 5-point game going into the half. You got to be happy about that first half, how bad it was to only be down by 5. Iggy knocking down the 3 in the corner, and then Draymond Green is going to find Klay. They forget about him. They give him a little bit of space, and that's all he needs. You see Siakam is spinning. He's not sure what's going on. And to start the third quarter, the Warriors would go on an 18-0 run to take the lead and go up by double digits. This was disgraceful for the Raptors, and they had a lot of good looks too. They were missing their shots, but they were turning the ball over. Finally, Kawhi Leonard, he's trying to rally the troops. You see Steph Curry, he's attracting a lot of attention from way downtown. Splash! He gave it up to get it right back. Maybe that's what he should do, because when he's dribbling, they're double and sometimes even triple teaming. Klay Thompson goes down trying to draw the foul, splitting his legs in midair, and that's a tough landing. And then later on in the game, he's going to injure himself, and he's going to have to come out of the game later. You see, he's really struggling with it now, and he's actually telling his teammates to foul, but they didn't see it. They didn't hear it. Raptors hit a 3 as he's going back to the locker room. He did not return. It's a hamstring injury, so we'll see what happens with that going forward. But the Warriors continue their domination. There were a lot of lob passes inside. And it's funny because the Raptors ran that box in one zone to stop Curry, and it worked because for the last 5 minutes or so in the game, the Warriors didn't score a field goal. You see Steph Curry's going to get a technical foul for throwing the ball way up in the air after the whistle, and it actually comes down, almost hits the ref. The Raptors still have a chance. They're down by 5 with 32 seconds left. Offensive rebound, they kick it outside. Danny Green, splash! That makes it a 2-point game, and then the biggest shot of the night. They're double teaming Curry. They don't want to foul him because you know he's going to make his free throws. Livingston finds Iggy. He's left wide open. Splash! The dagger, and the Warriors, they survive in game 2. An impressive victory with more players going down to injury. No Klay to end the game. Also, Looney got injured in this one too. This series is now tied 1-1. Both games have been very entertaining. Every kid dreams of breaking Wilt Chamberlain's record. What maneuver could possibly be smoother? 100 points in a game? We know it really happened, but there's no video evidence.